Hello online crew, how are we today? I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever part of the day it is in your neck of the woods. So what I'm going to talk about today is something that you should definitely be asking for on social media and throughout your social media journey as you grow. So this is going to be something that other people are going to look at and take notice of, and it's going to help build your credibility and authority on social media. And generally people overlook it or don't even know that it's there. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hello, Gloria. Awesome to see I've got comments. This is the third day in a row. How exciting. Thank you, Facebook, for letting me see comments 3 days in a row. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Monica. Hello, Lee. I'm great. Thank you, Lee. Thanks for asking. Hello, Crystal. How is the birthday? Actually, it's probably still your birthday, isn't it, Crystal? Hello, Karen. Hi, Ellen. Good to see you all going on. Oh, Olive, long time no see, like a minute ago. I was just on a call with Olive. So yeah, Crystal, if it's still your birthday, which I'm presuming it is, I hope you had a fabulous day. So as you are coming in, put the palm tree down below. That's our emoji mascot here for our community. I know, Crystal, comments. If you're in my free Facebook group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, put the little fish emoji down below. And if you are one of my online crew leaders, where are you guys? Give me the cruise ship emoji down below. Did we not have an awesome day one of the beginner bot bootcamp yesterday in our coaching community? It was really cool. People that are learning about bots, we're learning about bots this week in my online crew coaching community. If you want to get access to that, just go to my website, which is www.helenmartinonline.com. You can get access to my free community there. You can get access to online crew coaching, and you can get in there for $1. So if you want to get into the bot bootcamp, it's not too late. We're about to do day 2 in 45 minutes time, or just under. So it was really cool. Oh, Lynn said it's absolutely incredible training. Thank you, Lynn. It was really cool sort of seeing your guys' comments, learning about bots and what you didn't even know was possible. If you don't know what a bot is, it's basically automated messaging. So you can set up your own little bot, and that bot can respond to people and offer people things and do all sorts of cool things, which we learned about yesterday. And I've got some really cool stuff for you guys today. So it's all recorded. If you still want to get in the bot bootcamp, it's all the replays are there. Just go to my website, helenmartinonline.com. and get into my online crew coaching community. That's where I'm delivering the training. Now, Crystal, it's all going well. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Crystal is saying to all of you. So great. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Monica, I was just watching the bot bootcamp replay. It's so awesome. How cool. Olive, it was very cool. I set up mine today. Woohoo! How cool is that? Setting up, so the replays already in there, Mel, if you've missed it. For day 1, we're going on to day 2 in less than 45 minutes time. So what am I talking about on today's live? Oh, firstly, if you are new here, I better introduce myself. So welcome. If anyone is new, certainly let me know down there. But my name is Helen Martin, and I'm your online crew captain. So I'm here to serve this most awesome online crew community here. We are entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, MLM. And what we do here is learn to leverage social media to use modern strategies like attraction marketing strategies to, build our business and attract people to us, because we don't want to chase anybody to buy anything off us or join us in our business. We truly want to have people reaching out to us. So this is all things that we learn here in our online crew coaching community. So welcome to anybody that is new. Hey, Andrea, good to see you on. So what am I talking about in relation to something that you should be asking for on your social media? Now, there is a little catch here. This is only relevant to those of you with business pages. So if you are building your business on your personal profile, what I'm about to share with you is not relevant to personal profiles, but it is something that you want to be aware of and strive for from day 1 if you do develop a business page somewhere along the line. I would highly recommend, if you do not have a business page, that you start one. It doesn't mean that you have to get all freaked out about, going live there 5 times a week and putting all sorts of content on it. It's just like, start now before every Tom, Dick and Harry starts one up in about a year or two's time, when you can't do anything on your personal profile anymore because it's in lockdown, because that's what Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook has told us he's going to do. And there's all sorts of things on a business page that you can't do on a personal profile, like build a bot. It's only available for business pages. But to have your own bot, that what I'm going to share with you today, guys, you can actually, there's this little trick that not many people know about, that you can promote on your personal profile and groups and connect with people over there, even though you can't use a bot in those places. It's just really cool, and I'm going to show people in my online career coaching community how to set that up today. So shortly, so that's going to be pretty cool. So only a business page. And what I'm talking about is something, depending on what your page sort of looks like, it may have one of 2 words. One is called reviews, which is the old word. The new word is called recommendations. And I can't tell you how powerful that can be for people learning, wanting to know a little bit more about you, that are, looking for some external validation or some external sort of feedback as to who you are and what you teach. So take my page, my Helen Martin page. I have got, I think it's got 63 recommendations on my page, and you get rated. Whether you realize it or not, or like it or not, your page gets rated. Now, you want to help your page get rated higher. So I've got a rating of 4.9 out of 5. It was 5 out of 5, and then I had a lovely gentleman only a few weeks ago leave a trashy comment and not recommend my page, and it dropped from a 5 to a 4.9. Okay, so sometimes people can leave recommendations, and you didn't used to be able to do anything about that. And I've only just recently learnt that I can actually request for that review to be reviewed by Facebook. Now, those of you in my online coaching community, I'm going to show you in the group next week. I'm not going to do it this week because it's all about bots this week, but I'm actually going to show you guys how to activate the recommendations section if it's not already on your page. I'm going to teach you how to ask for recommendations, and I'm going to show you sort of how it all works. So those of you in my online career coaching community, I'm going to go delve deeper into this topic next week and do a little tutorial for you guys, how to activate it on your page. If you go to your page and don't see any button on the side that says reviews or recommendations, you need to go into the back end of your page, into settings, into a different areas, and activate it and stuff like that. So those of you in online career coaching, I'll share that with you next week. Okay, so hold tight on that one. But why this is important to you guys is because, think of it yourself. You might know somebody or see somebody, but it's not until somebody else recommends them or has a glowing sort of, feedback on that person that you truly then believe that they're good in some way. Really bad English, Helen, but hopefully you know what I'm saying. Okay, so when somebody else says, somebody might come across me, like they're a stranger to me on social media, and they look at all my stuff and I'm not quite sure about her, but then they can go to the recommendations on my page, see 63 of them, where there's one out of the 63 that doesn't recommend me. So all of the others are saying, nice positive stuff, and they're actually recommending my page. It used to be a star rating. I don't know if any of you have had business pages long enough that it was actually like sort of a star rating. Now it's either positive or negative, and it's a recommendation. So what I would be encouraging you guys to do that have got business pages, ask for recommendations. Ask people to leave a recommendation. If you somewhere along the line in your journey get feedback, and I forget to do this all the time, you get feedback in your messenger or feedback on your page or anywhere where somebody says that piece of information was really useful, you helped me a lot, or Helen, I implemented your training last week and this is what happened, it's so exciting. What I should be doing or should have done with those, which I've never asked. Those 63, I've never asked anybody. I'm asking now. If any of you are happy to go to the reviews or the recommendations, I think mine still says reviews actually. I can't remember. But if you go to that tab on somebody's business page, you can go and leave a recommendation. So I think mine still says reviews actually. But you can leave a recommendation on the page telling other people what you think about that person. So you should be asking people for that for your business page. So 2 ways. One, anybody that you sort of come across that you have a good experience with, ask them if they mind, or somebody that you are working with in the industry, swap recommendations. So you happy to leave a recommendation for me? I'm happy to leave a recommendation for you. As long as it's all above board and legit, guys. Like, you don't want to make up fake recommendations. But do that for each other. And then any kind of positive, feedback or statement or message or anything like that, as you go along your journey, ask that person if they would mind leaving that comment again as a review. Just copy and paste what they've already put. You can't do it on your page, but they can go and do that. And then you're starting to build up reviews, which means your page is starting to get ranked. That has all sorts of benefits that you guys may not even realize as to the credibility and authority of you and social media, and the credibility and authority of your page to Facebook. So if you are somebody that's moving into the world of Facebook ads, you're moving into that area, Facebook does look at your page. If you've got a highly ranked page out of 5 and you've got a lot of reviews with people saying how wonderful you are, then that's going to have some weighting on a page that's got no ranking because there's no reviews and they haven't got much to go by to make an assessment about your business page. The other thing is just the external validation from somebody other than yourself. Like, you might give great value and that you're, that you've got lots of material and stuff that you can share with people on social media. But people that don't know you, that are strangers, that are coming to your business page, they may need external validation to just sort of work out that you are legit. So you can really start to build your credibility and authority on social media by other people having a voice. And this builds your social influence. If you want to make more money on social media, you want to get more leads, you want to get more sales, you want to direct people to where you want to direct them to, you want to have people to come back and listen to you over and over again and enjoy your content, you need to build your social influence. One of the ways that you can build your social influence is by what other people say about you. So you would have seen lots of sales funnels, statements on the back of a book that you've bought about what other people have said about the book. Anything like that in life where other people are saying that it's good, it has a lot more weighting than just you saying it yourself. And we don't walk around saying or put posts on social media saying I'm awesome, I'm going to give you good value on social media, like follow me. Like, we just don't do that. But other people can do that for you. So my recommendation to you, and something that you should be definitely doing on social media to help you build your credibility and authority, is ask people to leave you recommendations. If you've got a really, really new page and you don't have anybody to say anything sort of nice about you, oh, that came out wrong, didn't it? And it doesn't have to be results based. You might have just given somebody some really useful information and they really liked it and they said, that was really helpful, thank you. You could ask that person, would you mind just leaving a review, or give people an incentive. If you leave a review, I'll give you a free call. Let's have a free chat. Like, get creative with it, guys. But start building it as soon as you start building your page. Don't wait until you've built up your page and your fans and followers to then start asking for recommendations. Start now. And if you have friends in the industry, then leave each other recommendations, as long as it's legit and the nice things that you're saying are, credible. Just make sure that's the truth. Okay, Susan. Hi, Susan. Lynn, when my daughter and I had a tanning salon gift shop, we bribed them. We gave a free tanning session if they gave us I can't open it up, but I'm presuming it says that you gave them a good review. Do what you need to do, guys. If people need an incentive, as long as it's the truth, and they're not going to leave it if it's not truthful anyway, generally. Mel, I will absolutely write on yours. Thank you, Mel. I love you, darling. Thank you. What great advice and tips. Thank you for sharing this with us. No worries, Lee. Excellent. Thanks so much. So, any of you with a business page, please go and do this. Start building your credibility and authority in a really easy, powerful way, because you know what it's like for yourself. When somebody else recommends somebody, you're more likely to listen than if somebody says it themselves. Like, I can give you this and I can do that and I can do that. Like, I can say that to somebody and they're like, oh, I'm not quite sure. But then if a whole lot of other people are saying, no, she's actually legit, she, gives good value, then the person's more likely to believe it. So social influence, guys, build it now. Start building it now. Even if you do not have a business page yet, but you may create one in the future, have this stored. Store it in the back of your mind for the future, that when you do and you start helping people and they've got something nice to say, ask for the recommendation. Sometimes people need to be told what to do. Like, they might think it. They might think nice things about you, but unless you ask for the recommendation, they might not even know that it exists to do that for you on your business page. So just let people know, if they've got something nice to say, would you mind actually sharing that as a recommendation? I'm just trying to build up some, some comments on my page. Like, be honest about it as well. Crystal, I think I've written on yours, but if not, I definitely will. Thank you, Crystal. I'm not quite sure, if you have or you haven't. But you can see everyone else's. So if you go to my page and you go to the reviews section, they're all there. So just do a quick scan, Crystal. You may have already left one in the past. Andrea, I respond to the recommendations, thanking them. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Excellent point. Absolute must. Every single recommendation I receive, if it's you, you'll receive a notification from Facebook that somebody's, left a comment. Absolutely, 100%. I'm glad you mentioned it, Andrea. Respond to every single one of them. If you don't, that's like somebody saying to you in person, oh, you look wonderful today. I love your training. You're so helpful. Thank you very much. And you just stand there like that. You don't say anything. Like, you wouldn't do that to somebody in person. You'd say, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate your feedback. That's really helpful for me to know that was helpful for you. So it's the same thing with leaving a recommendation. If somebody's going to take time out of their day to actually type something up and say something nice about you, you absolutely 100% want to respond and thank them for that. Okay, and people are watching that as well, because everybody can see everybody else's recommendations. So if they're all unattended, it's almost like the person's ungrateful. So thank you, Andrea, for mentioning that, because it's absolutely 100% really, really important. And I do that on every single one. Unless I miss it in my notifications, which would be very rare. So yes, thank people for saying nice things about you. People don't have to do that. People's lives are busy and they could do plenty of other things other than writing nice things about you. So we want to absolutely show that gratitude. Olive, wow, so much to learn. Great tips all the time. Thank you, Olive. Appreciate the comment. I've responded to them as well. I have 2 reviews. 2 reviews is better than no reviews, Crystal. So 2 reviews is awesome. People are looking at them. So, 2 reviews is a starting point. You can only gather more. And when you start asking for them, then you'll see them grow, because most people are not thinking about this. Most people are not talking about this. Most people are not even realizing that this is available on a business page. So I'm bringing it to your attention because it's something free. It's something that's really powerful on your page. You can ask for it. So I would encourage you to get a little bit braver. And when somebody says something slightly nice about you, ask if they're happy to put a recommendation on your page. And I'm asking you guys now, if you are happy with what I teach and you haven't left me a recommendation before, please go over to my page. Well, you're sort of here now, but go to the reviews section and leave me a recommendation, and I will be sure to thank you and be very grateful for that as well. So, ask people for that and start to build your social influence for things that are free and easy to do, but helps build your credibility and authority on social media. Okay? Very simple, very important, very powerful. Okay. So just checking my notes. It's funny how I always write notes, but I very rarely ever look at them. So I'm just checking. So all good there. And we really, you know, as I said earlier, the important side of it is we want your page to be ranked highly, guys. You want, and you know, if you are building a business online and you are building social influence, you want a 5 out of 5. According to the recommendations that are left. So think of how that is perceived by other people when you've got a 5.5. So I've got to get my 4.9 back to up to a 5 because of that lovely person that left a lovely comment a few weeks ago that dragged it down. But anyway, doesn't matter. So those of you that are in my online crew coaching community, I am going to see you guys in 20 minutes. 20 minutes or so for day 2 of the bot bootcamp. Got some really cool stuff for you today. We're going to include gifts in your bot. I'm going to show you a little trick to create bots that you could use on your personal page and groups, which you can't actually technically do because you can only use bots on a business page. Like, I've got all sorts of cool stuff for you. And then tomorrow we're going to go deeper again. So it's really, really, really cool stuff. If you want to join us, it is not too late. Like I said before, just go to my website, helenmartinonline.com, and there's a graphic there that says join our online crew coaching community. You need to get into the community to get access to the bootcamp and all my other bootcamps. And we've got a free live Zoom call, coaching call next week as well. That's all included. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Crystal, for your support on that one. Susan, should we recommend each other's page or should it be from actual person on your page? So like I said before, as long as it's legit, Susan, and you do think those things about the other person and it's encouraging, just don't fabricate it because people will see through it. So yes, if you've got friends in the industry and you can recommend each other's pages and you truly, you know that they're a good person, help each other out and do that for sure. Okay, so I will see you guys, majority of you guys, same time, same place tomorrow. I'll see those of you in my coaching community very shortly for day 2 of our beginner bot bootcamp. Okay, bye.